Hi guys, good afternoon. This is Larissa Garcia and I have here someone from the Mckay Memorial Hospital who's going to explain to us the benefits and other facilities that they have that I know would be beneficial to us moms and to our kids. So,
okay. Hello everyone. I am Dr. Xu Kang Hong from Taiwan. Taipei, Mckay Memorial or Mckay Children's Hospital. I'm a cardiac surgeon, especially for congenital heart disease. And Mckay Children's Hospital is very famous in Taiwan. I think he's a top 3 children's hospital, and we have about 200 beds for the children's hospital.
okay.
Yeah. So the specialty in our hospital would be neonatologist. Neonatology.
Oh, that's for the babies.
Yeah, premature, very small babies.
Guys, if you remember it, right, there are several cases of our premature babies that we lost to in heaven, and it's a good thing that there's a hospital like Mckay that could assist us for a better facility with better facilities and healthcare. So let's continue. Sorry.
And we also do lots of babies surgery with congenital heart disease like ventricular septal defect or atrial septal defect. This is the simple one, so we can do it later. But sometimes the baby was born with very complex disease like hypoplast left heart or transposition of gray arteries, and lots of, or even maybe in the middle one, tetralogy follow or total pulmonary venous connection anomaly. We could also do it, and our result I think is quite good. We have the survival rate, generally speaking, is about 90 to 95%. So the mortality rate is quite low. Now we performed each year about 100 cases in my hospital, usually the surgery can be done if the simple one, I think we could do it within maybe 4 or 5 hours. But in more complex ones, sometimes it take up to 6 or 8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know how far can you assist? Like if the patient comes from the Philippines, how could they contact you? How could you assist them with regards to going there? And
I think if the mom or family have the baby with congenital heart defect,
what's the steps?
Yeah, I think the first they have to contact with the International Medical Service, Mckay Hospital or Mckay Children's Hospital. We have that contact information on the internet, on the web, so they can search on it, and then they will have assist the family and the children to come to Taiwan.
Okay, I understand.
And then because the flight from Manila to Taipei is very short, only about 1 hour 45 minutes, so it's very quick. And once the baby was admitted to the hospital, and the parents could share the room with the baby in the general ward.
Okay, so that's like less overhead expense to the parents, like staying.
Yeah, they don't have to put the kids in the ward, and they have to have a reservation in the hotel, so they can save some money. And before the surgery, sometimes we have to do the CT scan, CAT scan, computer tomography, have a 3D reconstruction for preoperative evaluation, and sometimes we'll do echocardiogram, and sometimes we need to do the cardiac catheter to measure the pressure of the heart to see if the baby could be operated or not. And then we proceed to the surgery. And after the surgery, the baby will be transferred into the intensive care unit, ICU. So then we can seek help from the McDonald's. Right? There is the charity house, McDonald House in Taipei. We have two. So when the kids was admitted to the ICU for post-operative care, the parents could stay there with very, very low price. Yeah, so this would be a great help for the family. And then when the kids recovered and is in good condition, he will be or she will be transferred back to general ward. And the parents could go back with the kids. Yes, yes.
Okay. Besides the open heart surgery, are there other services that Mckay Children's Hospital could, available?
Okay. Mckay Children's Hospital is affiliated with Mckay Memorial Hospital. And Mckay Memorial Hospital is founded by a priest of Mckay, come from Canada, in around 1870.
Oh my God!
It's a very, very old hospital, but it's just expanding. We have 4 or 5 brand campus in each part of Taiwan.
Okay.
To help the kids or the patient there, and generally speaking, we can do every field in our hospital. But we usually promote in the past in Philippines. We promote with infertility.
That's one of the actually I attended several. That's also one I want. That's also one of the topic I want to talk to you about, because I already attended several seminars about that.
Yes.
And what do you call it? Intro.
Sorry, I'm not the obstetrician.
But you help a lot with regards to infertility.
In vivo or in vitro uterine fertilization, right?
Yes.
To help the mom to get pregnant.
Because I saw here the fertility brochure.
Mckay Memorial Hospital. Mckay Memorial Hospital is usually famous for their pediatrician and OBGYN.
Okay. Question: why is it that I know hospitals have specializations, but why do you think Mckay concentrated more on, services that would affect the family? It's fertility, it's children.
I think it's from the history. The history. So in the old days, maybe children's health care is not so emphasized in the public health. But in our hospital, we emphasize on those parts, like the pregnant mom and the premature baby. So the Mckay Memorial Hospital and later the Mckay Children's Hospital dedicated many resources and manpower to help the pregnant woman and the mother and the child. So we always in the just decades we just be proud of our children health care and OBGYN.
Do you have any time frame usually for parents to, like, okay, from the Philippines, okay, well, we need to source, the, what we call this, the abstract, or have our children check up here, right? And then we'll have the result, and then we'll bring it to Taiwan. Is that it? So that you'll further know what's the status of our children or our babies.
Okay. I think it would be if we just go to the more realistic situation.
Okay.
If a baby was born and he's a little bit blue, cyanotic, and the doctor diagnosed he or her with some kind of congenital heart disease.
Okay.
And we have to the doctor, I think the doctor here would recommend whether these kids would need surgery or not. But sometimes the surgery could be delayed.
Okay.
Yeah, because like a ventricular septal defect, the hole in the heart, maybe in most of the cases, the heart will close it spontaneously. So we don't need the surgery. We just followed. If the kids keep not feeding so well, the body weight gains not so well, then he will need surgery, maybe around 3 or 4 or 5 months old, because he or she cannot get weight, he did not grow up, and there will be lots of heart failure symptoms. So that would be a problem.
Okay. And then Mckay will have their own diagnosis again,
of course,
so that you really know further what's the status of the baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is the crucial part.
Okay.
For a parent like me, can you mention at least a ballpark figure as to how much should I prepare for this kind of operations. I mean, I know that it's different from it's going to be different from the actual expenses. I know that, but at least could you at least mention starting figure?
Starting figure.
Yeah, I mean, do I need to have at
the
least
budget?
Yeah, the budget.
Okay.
At least I know it's going to be different from the actual one, but at least I should prepare for like this amount before going to Mckay.
We're just starting our international congenital heart program to take patients from the other overseas patient to Taiwan, but we already have experience with some other maybe simpler disease like ventricular septal defect or tetralogy fallot. If the disease is not so complex,
not as
like
complicated.
the ventricular septal defect, from the admission and the checkup and operation and the ICU and the ward and discharge, and everything is because it's covered and it's not covered by our Taiwan's insurance system.
Yes.
So
That's
usually they have to pay by themselves. It's about like maybe 700,000 to 800,000 pesos.
At least they need to prepare at least that amount. But question, is there any other ways to like subsidize? I know it's or other organization that parents could go to that's affiliate to your hospital so that they could have financial assistance.
Financial assistance. Yes, we have, but we have Taiwan Children Foundation, Taiwan Children Heart Foundation, and they usually could provide some financial support for the families. But I think it's okay for them to provide support. But some foundation would need, in Taiwan, they need to approve of the financial status of the family. Yeah, but for the overseas family, they can provide some kind of support. I think it would be a great help for the family.
Family. Okay, you mentioned a while ago that if ever there is other inquiries or other information that you want to know, could you mention again which website should they contact?
Okay, so should I have the board? Okay, so you can contact us on the website. The website is www.mmh.org.tw/IMSC/.
Okay guys, that's it for Mckay Children's Memorial Hospital, and I do hope that to enlighten you that there's always a hospital that's ready to help you with with our children's difficulties and other disease. And money is always a problem, but still there are other institutions that could help us along the way. So till next health tips from
Taiwan Mckay Children's Hospital, and
hope you check them out because it's really I know
as a cardiac surgeon, I would say hope we will never meet with each other in the future, right?
Yes.